Hi, so today we're going to be doing kind of a tutorial. This I guess would be like my first tutorial on my channel. I'm going to show you how to kind of create this look right here. Mostly the eyes though, so if you can just get a better look. Sorry if my makeup is already transferring. I don't know what's going on with my skin today. But yeah, this is what we're working with. And I hope this is something that interests you. I think cool tones are so pretty on brown eyes. I probably say that about 5 times in this video, but make sure you stick around and follow me on my makeup Instagram. Make sure you subscribe before you leave, and yeah, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is show you what eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using the Studio Makeup On The Go eyeshadow palette. Looks like this. This is in Cool Down, and I can just get it open. That's what it looks like. I think you can tell this is pretty well used. I mean, this shade almost has pan. So yeah, that's the palette I'm going to be using. But then I also have a couple other palettes that I wanted to show you that you could kind of achieve a very similar look. The first one is the Natasha Denona Eyeshadow Palette 5. This is the second. This is number 02, so it looks like that. This shade, I actually did a post a while back on my Instagram about how these are very, very similar, so you definitely don't need both. But the matte shade right here and the matte shade in there are very, very similar. The shimmers are really similar. The difference is you're paying like $50 something or $40 something for this for 5 shades, and in this one you get 9. So that's the difference there. Another good cool toned purple shadow palette is this Smashbox. This is the Covershot Sultry eyeshadow palette. So it looks like that. Again, you have a very similar matte gray cool tone color, and then you have a couple shimmers like these shimmers. Another one is this Suva Beauty Protege. Protege? I don't know, whatever. It looks like this. So this one's obviously vastly different, but the colors in here that are similar are this one, Theory right here. So I mean, an aesthetic, you could use that as your matte. So if you got this palette, those are good ones to use. I also have the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions palette. It looks like that. This one's definitely warmer in my opinion, but this shade right here is very similar to the lid shade I'll be using, so I just wanted to kind of put that in there. I'm going to be using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in this shade Fair Neutral 10. Now that I think about it, this Colourpop concealer might be a different shade now, because they kind of renamed all of their shades, and this one is an old one. Am I recording? Okay. I don't know. I'm tired. I have to film 3 videos today. Okay. Now, first, I'm going to set that really quickly. I prefer to set my base. I'm just going to use this e.l.f. blotting powder and a big fluffy brush and just kind of go over everything I just put down. I'm going to take this Luxie Tapered Blending 205. I'm just going to dip into the Cool Tone matte shade right here. That's what I'm going to use as my transition. And I might put that kind of all over the lid, but mostly in the crease. And you can kind of see it's like a light gray color. I love cool tone shadows for brown eyes. I just really like the cool tone purples for brown eyes. Just into it. I don't know. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm very, very lightly kind of dusting that back and forth. I think you can kind of see this doesn't really require a lot of effort. This shadow. Okay, that's pretty much it for the crease on that eye. I'm going to do the other side. I feel like that's all I'm really going to do with that color. I'm going to get a smaller brush, so this Luxie 237 blending brush. It's a really, really tiny edge. And I'm just going to go slightly into this black, or it's kind of like a charcoal, like charcoal gray color right here. Dip in there and just go in the outer corners, like the very outer corners, just a little bit of, to add a little bit of depth. I'm going to go into this color right here and take that on my finger. Why am I whispering? I feel like I'm whispering. I'm going to take that on my finger and just kind of go, so I want it to be very bright on my lid, but I like to put this color kind of like on the second half of my lid, almost where we just put that like gray. And this is where like the purple part comes in, you know? I love that these are like kind of muted. I don't know. This is one of my favorite palettes. And then next, I'm going to take this color right here. Use a different finger. And put that on the inner half towards where we put that purple. See, that's really bright. I kind of messed up a little bit. And I'm going to go back in just a couple more times and just really intensify that color, because I really want it to be bright. And that's also why I'm using my finger, because I feel like I get the best payoff with shimmers with my finger. It's pretty true for any shimmer, not just this palette. Now I'm going to go in and highlight the inner corner using this shade right here and this brush. And just see, that's also very bright. You could even put that on the lid or like something very similar. I actually might put that just directly in the center of my eye. There is a teeny bit of fallout with this palette. It's nothing like insane, but I'm just gonna do the rest of my makeup. Okay, so pretty much the rest of my makeup is done. I didn't highlight, so I'm gonna go in with this vintage Causemetics highlighter duo. It's an illuminating face highlighter set, rose quartz and chocolate diamond, and I feel like this is perfect for this look. So I'm gonna just go in with rose quartz, which is this one right here, and tap off some excess and just highlight. So pretty. Can you see that? I feel like this is so pretty for me. I don't know. And then just highlight the brow bone just a teeny bit. Then I'm going to go back in and do some lower lash line work. Actually, I'm going to set my face real quick. So I'm using the Pixi Makeup Fixing Mist. Okay. I'm going to go back in with the Studio Makeup palette and find a brush to use on the lower lash line. I'm going to use this little crown brush. And I'm actually going to take this purple right here, which we haven't used yet, and just grab that on the brush and run that under the lower lash line. Really carefully, since now I've done my face makeup. I'm going to go in to the brow bone now and just take this, actually this shade, the matte shade right here. Take that and just highlight the brow bone just a little bit. That lower lash line made this a little bit more smoky. Alright, so then we're just going to do liner and mascara. I'm going to use this Eyeko liner. This is one of my favorite liners. It's the I Do Liquid eyeliner. I'm trying to be really careful and just create a very thin line. I don't want to do a wing or anything. I'm just kind of lining to give a little bit of dimension. I'm going to tight line with the Thrive Causemetics. This is in the shade Lauren. It's just a black. Alright, and then just a little bit of mascara. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I should do a lip probably. You could go very purple and use like a purple-ish. This is more pink, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, not that one. What about this one? This one's Pastel Petal by Pixi. Let's see how this looks. Just like a nude. Okay, so that's one option. If you're kind of doing like bold eye, no lip situation. Yeah, I feel like that looks pretty. I'm going to take this off real fast to show you my other option. I think that might look good. So let me see this one. This might be like too pink. And I got all our teeth. So this is like more mauve, purple, pink situation. So the first lip option was the Pixi by Petra Mattelast Liquid Lip in Pastel Petal. And the second option is by Smashbox. It's the Always On Liquid Lipstick. It's in the shade Spoiler Alert. So that's what I have on now. You could always go in with a gloss or something. A chapstick, you know, whatever. But I just wanted to give two options as well. So I hope you enjoyed this like kind of tutorial, kind of just me putting on makeup. I hope it was helpful, and I hope, you know, you have a good rest of your day. Make sure you subscribe before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up, and make sure to follow me on my makeup Instagram. That's where I post kind of more daily stuff, post my stories about makeup, talk about makeup, all that jazz. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.